We're going to go over paragraph and character styles. Do you guys have a certain level of knowledge of what these are, or just basic?
Basic.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to start in here with a blank document. And what we're going to do is we're going to just set some text so you can see how the styles will work.
Good, how are you? Hello.
And the way the palettes are set up, we have a paragraph styles palette and a character styles palette. The paragraph styles dictate what the paragraphs are going to look like. You cannot apply more than one paragraph style to a paragraph because it'll just override it. But you can apply character styles, which will change the way the text looks to paragraphs to kind of either make them bold or italic or color. So right now we're sitting on a basic paragraph, which is just what InDesign formats for you. We have styles set up, traditionally what our styles are going to be. So if I apply a text style, it's going to adjust everything in that box. But if I were to select the paragraph within it and select, say, header style or subheader style, it's going to adjust that paragraph accordingly. And like I had mentioned, you can't add two paragraph styles to a paragraph, it just doesn't work. But you can go in, when you have character styles set up, and apply those. So you see that some text turns red, or you can make things crazy. So you just get the styles to kind of work with each other. So if you make any adjustments to a paragraph, like saying you make this text larger, you'll notice that you'll get a little plus mark, which means that things have changed. You can override that and go back to its original state. There's a little override down here, or you can go into here and tell it to clear override, which is already there. And it'll revert it back to its normal state. It's very similar to what Word has, if you guys are used to working with those styles. It's just a little bit more robust because it breaks the character and paragraph styles out, so you can not look like a bajillion. Have any questions? Or?
Now, do you say those styles are in there? Like, can you create your own style?
You can create your own styles. These are just styles that we have in-house.
Okay.
So they're styles that we use all the time. You can create new ones, or you can import them from other documents. So if you have a document that has a lot of the styles you like, you can go into here and load paragraph styles. You can pull them from another design document. And they'll ask you what you want to import. And then those will come in. However, they do tend to override each other if they're named the same thing.
Okay.
So you just want to be cautious about what you're bringing in because you name a lot of things the same. So
okay.
they will kind of speak over each other.
So like when you made the changes to that one and it had the little plus sign, could you make that a new style if you wanted to?
So if you're So if you're back in here, you just select this text. You have to just say new paragraph style.
I don't think it's UGR as a default. Always bring up my. I clicked on that link file.
But you can't sit
It'll just sit in here. So you can make something based off of something you created within the document, or you can start from scratch. This is going to bring up actually what I've selected, but you can.
No. Not
with an empty plate, you can base it off of other styles if you want, so that it'll set it off for you just like it did when you had the text selected. And then you can go in here. Really, it's all about just kind of goofing around a little bit. So just finding stuff you like. So I love space before and after paragraphs. So like that's one of the things that I always mess around with.
Can you open a new document and it automatically will have all of your paragraph styles in it, or do you always just import them?
You can have a template set up and you can open that and it'll give you a clean document every time. We usually base it off of documents, so you open up an old document just with change text. But you can create templates if you go into that. You get two options. Either as a document or a template.
it should link to that whole tab. So it should always be able to find it as long as that letter is open.
This ING file is a template, so it'll open up a blank file for you with all those styles already included in the document.
But then the next thing.
I actually have another question, but it has to do with, I don't know if this is going to be covered in the other one, but we had to attach an image into our text, and so we placed the image, and then we would add stuff to our text, and we want the image to follow. Yeah.
This document.
I would say not so much as
so it'll have a summary screen, and there's a little. If you were sending this from here, he does awesome. This is going to warn you that
I haven't done this in a while, so you might want to give me a second.
Okay. That looks tasty.
fingerprinting should it doesn't matter. You can see my case.
So you're trying to get the text to wrap around that?
Well, I know how to get it to wrap around, but when we press enter and we add in like something into our document and we have an image that we want to go with our text already, when we add it, the text will move and the image stays. So then every time we have to shift everything down. So I was trying to figure out a way to anchor it with the text.
So it'll go down.
So it'll go down with.
I got you.
files and
Transfer. But you can I don't have this printing instruction sheet.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do.
you can run it
But it does. You can
I mean, if there's not really.
There's not. Sometimes our computers turn off. It's off.
Yeah.
So we're like.
If they don't talk together.
Yeah, they don't. No.
And that's on purpose.
Okay, so what you can do is you would select where you want to anchor that object. So we're in here in this text. And then you go up to object, anchor object, insert. And if it's an image,
Why don't we go ahead and rotate to the next station?
and then it's going to set you in just kind of a frame to put your thing in, your image in. So when you place the image,
Look at that. I want to see if something wasn't clicked.
A lot of wanted to cover.
and like literally turn it down, that image will float with it. So object, anchor object.
Anchor object, okay.
So it's 7 fonts. 2 are embedded.
And then the text wrap, if you guys are interested,
Yeah, I'm interested.
To be more organized.
is up in window,
They're
text wrap,
they're actually like.
and then you'll get this little window in
You can do
here,
that with your images too. It's a little more advanced.
and you just let it know how you want it to
Switch over.
Yeah.
You won't skip those
change the image.
Okay.
Always wanted to change the color.
Then you would
actually have to.
I noticed sometimes the text gets so close to the image that,
With the text wrapping,
yeah.
you just have to add the space around it.
You know, if you're, I don't know, if you can package it and you can send it on a CD, it just makes it more flexible. If you're setting it, you don't, maybe if you don't want any changes, you don't want anybody to be able to mess with it at all. I would say that would be to a
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Let's say I wanted to go
Sorry. We don't use the anchors too often, but
Well, there's only like one thing that it would apply to in the
Yeah.
office, and
Yeah.
it would really help.
another thing you can do too is insert stuff into your
There's
text.
beans.
Into
So
your
you
text?
can actually place it into the box itself. So if you select where you want it to go.
able to make changes to this.
Actually, I don't know if you can place it or if you have to copy it.
I just say
You got all kinds
That looks so yummy.
if you wanted
So it actually like sits within the text box.
So then when you enter your
Just
text,
drag that in. They're doing what?
Yeah, I placed
She
it.
placed
this will
it.
just give you a
Oh.
but you can
It's
go.
going over your text.
But there is a way just to insert it into your text box.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do
So I
that
can
with little
try that.
items, like if it's a square, circle, or an arrow
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
And it'll
we've
just
done that
kind of
with
flow.
like a logo for a company or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll work.
Yeah. Yeah. Look around with it. It's the best.
I always know there's